Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Padres podcast, guys. This is the first video in a really long while that I've made. I'm really gonna work on these other YouTube channels that I have of getting content uploaded and everything. So let's before we get into everything, guys, let's make sure that you guys know what to do. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys like the video by giving it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys turn on that bell for notifications. And this is out to all my fellow Padre fans out there, guys. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that, guys. Let's really help this channel as well, guys. Let's get this channel to the goal is going to be to this channel as well 5,000 subscribers, guys. Let's get there. Really help me get there, guys. Make sure you guys do all that stuff. Let's get into this thing, fellow Padre fans. All right, yesterday Padres take down the Cardinals 3-2 in 10 innings. Nick Castellanos hits a game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th inning to send things to the 10th inning. Walker Buehler goes 6 innings. We had Nick Castellanos, again, like I said, Nick Castellanos game-tying home run. Walker Buehler goes 6. Ron Marinaccio comes in. Bradley Rodriguez comes in, and then you had Adrian. Then we had Adrian Morejon come in, gets the win. Manny comes in, hits a Manny in the bottom of the 10th inning, pop fly, sac fly, scores Laureano from third base. The Padres had loaded the bases. Manny Machado was up. You had Laureano on third. You had Merrill on second, and I believe it was Tatis on first. And Manny comes up. Manny hits a sac fly. Laureano tags up and gets under the tag, gets the game-winning score. The Padres beat the Cardinals 3-2. The Padres split the 4-game series against the Cardinals before heading to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. So, again, Fernando Tatis Jr., he is hitting the ball hard. His hard hit rate and everything is up. He's hitting the ball hard. He's just not getting it. He's just not getting enough lift on the baseball to hit it out of the ballpark. He's not had that elusive home run, that elusive first home run of the season. And if you saw him yesterday, if you looked at it yesterday, you saw when he hit that pop fly and that deep fly ball, you saw that when it got caught out there up against the wall, you saw that he went back to the dugout. He just kind of slouched. He kind of just laid back on the bench and just kind of put his head up and just was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe they just missed a home run. And I almost had one. And like I said, he has not been able to get that. He has not been able to get that elusive first home run of the season. And he's doing everything that he needs to be doing. He's hitting the ball hard. He's, all those things he's doing. But He's not been able to get it out of the ballpark, and I know everybody is. I've heard it. I've heard on the radio. Been listening to my local sports talk radio station, and everybody. Fernando's not being Fernando. Fernando's not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Fernando's not. What's wrong with Fernando? Nothing's wrong with Fernando. He's fine. Okay, Fernando's fine. He just is not. He needs to get that elusive home run, and he will. He will find it. He's hitting the ball hard. Okay, he's hitting the ball hard. He's just not getting it. He's just not getting it where it needs to go, and and so right now the Padres are tied with the Dodgers at 26-14. Let me double check that record, because I believe that is what we are. I believe that is what we are at with the Dodgers right now. I believe we are tied. I know we are tied with the Dodgers. I think we both have. So current standings 24-16. So us and the Dodgers are tied right now for first place at 24-16. With us picking up the win yesterday. Now the Dodgers come into Petco Park May 18th through the 20th for a 3-game series before we get the Athletics for the over the weekend. So the Dodgers, they right now have a 4-game series against the San Francisco Giants, who are struggling right now. They are struggling. They're currently sitting in dead last. I believe they are sitting in last place. No, they are not. They are tied. They have one more loss than the lowly Colorado Rockies. They are both 16. They both have 16 wins, but the Giants have 24 losses. The Rockies have 24. So the Dodgers have got a 4-game series right now against the Giants, starting tonight. And then they come into, and then they make their way into San Diego on the 18th through the 20th. So we go to Milwaukee. We play the Brewers for 3, and then we have a 6-game road trip. So we've got the Brewers in Milwaukee, and then we go to Seattle and play the Mariners for 3. And we got to take care of, if we just continue to take care of business and do what we do. I mean, and the record. I'm not surprised by the. I'm not surprised by the record. We we're playing really well. We're playing good baseball, really good baseball. We have we're at 24-16. We got 24 wins, 16 losses here, and we are a third of the way through the season, I do believe. So we've got or 3/4 of the way through the season. We're sitting at May 11th, and we're tied with the Dodgers on May 11th for first place. That's pretty good. And on top of that, we're not, guys haven't been, our power hitters haven't really been, hitting the cover off the baseball. I mean, Bogarts has got, I believe, 5 or 6 home runs. Manny's got about the same. Um, you know, Sheets has got a couple. I mean, so, you know, but we are finding here's the thing. We're finding ways to win without having to hit the home run. You know, we're scratching, we're clawing our way to victories. You know, we're not we are a scrappy team this year. We are very scrappy. You know, we don't give up. We're down 2-3 runs, but we are finding, if we're down 2-3 runs, we're finding a way to tie the game or go ahead. You know, to get those three, four, that third and fourth run or fourth run to go ahead, and then obviously hand the ball over to the best bullpen in all of Major League Baseball. I mean, you know, and then handing the ball over to the best closer, who, by the way, is the Padres leader with 34.2 innings without giving up a run. Mason Miller has surpassed Padre greats. I believe he's surpassed Randy Jones now as the Padres leader with 34 innings without giving up a run. He hit that a few games ago before he gave up that run that, but he went 34 innings going back to last year. He went 34 innings without giving up a run. And that's pretty impressive. Now, when you can, like I said, when you can give the ball over to the the best bullpen in all of Major League Baseball, I'm okay with that on any night. Any given night, I'm good with that. But at the same time, when here's the flip side of that. Now, when we get a lead, we need to hold on to that lead and not let the other team come back and start scratching and clawing their way back and make it close, because there's been a lot of times where it's been, we've been winning those 1-run, 2-run, 3-run games, which is fine, which is all good, but we need to be putting those teams away. We need to be better at when we get the lead, hanging on to the lead, and and getting more runs on the board, being better with runners in scoring position. Because that's the other thing too, is that we've not been really good with runners in scoring position. And we're getting guys in scoring position, we're getting guys on second and third, and we're leaving them stranded out there. We're getting bases loaded, we're getting, and we're getting, we're striking out, flying out, grounding out, or grounding into a double play. So that's something that we need to clean up. We need to be better at the Padres need to be better at getting runs across with runners in scoring position. And and so this 3-game series coming up tomorrow against the Brewers is in my mind kind of big, before we this 6-game road trip that we have with the 3 against the Brewers and then the 3 against the Mariners before coming home and taking on the Dodgers, you know, that that's pretty massive to me. That's pretty huge to me. Now, I'm not saying that we have to go I'm not saying that we have to go in and take all 6 games and sweep the Brewers and sweep the Mariners. I'm not saying that. I would love that. I would love a 3-game sweep of the Brewers, and I would love a 3-game sweep of the Mariners. That would be absolutely amazing. But in reality, realistically, I see us taking 2 out of 3 from probably both the Brewers and the Mariners. I see us taking 2 out of 3 because both teams are really good, obviously. Because the Brewers right now in their division, they're only they're 3.5 back. They're sitting at 22-16, and going into the Mariners series. And the Mariners, they're at 19-22. They're only 2.5 back of the Rangers, who are at 19-21. And so, I think that this series against the Brewers is gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be pretty big. But I think if we can go into Milwaukee, and we can take 2 out of 3 from the Brewers, and then we go into Seattle and take 2 out of 3 from the Mariners, I think we'll be sitting pretty good going into the Dodger series when the Dodgers come in. And then we've got the Athletics, who are young, and and Dodgers are tough as well. But I'm not too worried about us handling the Dodgers. I think if we can come, the Dodgers come in, I'm saying realistically we'll probably get 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. I would love to see us sweep the A's, sweep the Athletics. I would love to see that happen. And we'd be sitting really nice in the standings. But let's focus on the Brewers series. Right now, we've got the Brewers series tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and then over the weekend, the Mariners in Seattle. So let's take care of what we got to take care of with Milwaukee and get the 2 out of 3 there. At least get 2 out of 3 there. And I hope that Fernando gets that elusive home run. I really, really hope that he gets that elusive home run. I want to see Fernando get that. I want to see Fernando get that home run. He is so overdue for that home run, man. So overdue. I really want to see him get it. I hope he gets it this weekend. But yeah, I mean, hey guys, this is kind of just the first video that I'm gonna really kind of do here, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure that you guys like this video. Please make sure that you guys subscribe, comment, share. I want to hear from all the Padre fans out there. Let me know where you guys are, how excited you are about the Padres. I'm super excited about the team this year. I really like what we're doing. Let me know what you guys think. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. And let's go Padres.